Hello everybody. How are you today? Hope you're doing really good. I am glossing my pictures today and I thought I would show you how I do it. Let's start with what kind I gloss with. Polycrylic. It is the clear gloss. They have semi-gloss. The clear gloss is a lot better. Okay? And it dries fast. I will show you how to apply it without getting brush strokes. Many people have told me they get brush strokes when they use brushes. Well, I don't get brush strokes, and that's because I'm applying it without brushing it a whole lot. And that's the trick. It will tell you on the directions, do not brush a lot. Go over it one time and that's it. Apply it and level it. That's the trick to polycrylic. Okay. Now there's several methods to applying it. Several things you can use. And I use the brush. Okay. And this is a Wooster Pro 100% nylon semi-gloss gloss and enamel. It's specially made for that, and it is an angle brush, so I find this much nicer. I think that's another reason people get brush strokes, because they use flat and so they're dragging it. This is an angle. It angles it very nicely. It may have something to do with it, but anyway, a lot of people will also use the silicone heel pads, and they probably work. I've seen people say they work and all, but I have no need to try it because I have no problem with the brush. And then there's also, you can do it with a sponge. You can apply it with a sponge too. But this is about $14. You definitely have to get a good brush, very soft. Okay, you get what you pay for when it comes to a gloss brush. Okay, so that's what I do, and this is how I apply it. Of course, you want to mix it real well. Okay, I already have done that ahead of time. And let me put that by my propane tank. And there we go. So actually, this is my third coat on this one. I had to wait about 2 hours to do my third coat. So they say to wait 2 hours in between. Well, mine seemed to dry rather quickly within about an hour. But this is how you apply it, okay? Get that paintbrush nice and wet. Real good and wet. Full of your gloss. It's like milk, thick milk. Okay? Now just lay it on. Don't go brushing it in like crazy. All I'm doing is applying it. Okay, there's a difference between applying and brushing. See how you see the white? Okay. Then I'm going to go like this, put some paint, some gloss there, gloss here, and gloss here. I'm not going to put gloss here because this is where I'm going to wipe my brush off, up at this edge. Okay? So I'm going to go very softly, not hard. Alright? I want my light, but that's okay. You don't wait a long time, just go soft. Then I'm going to bring it back up and wipe my brush on that edge. So this edge is what's taking off that extra. And if you see white lines in here, don't brush it now. That's it, one time. It'll level out on its own. Okay? Now you do your edges. So the gloss that I went like this to, I'm picking up now and spreading it into my tips, going around. That's it. It looks kind of cloudy, but as soon as it dries, it will be clear, pretty clear. And you won't see no brush strokes if you don't brush again. If I brushed it right now again, it would just get all brush strokes because it's already drying. That's why you don't brush it a lot. Okay? That's how I do it. And I have no problems with brush strokes. I'm going to move this one over there because I'm going to finish doing my third coat on that one. Okay, so make sure nothing's sticking. You do it on a clean cloth too, or shower curtain or plastic, because if you have paint or particles, your brush is going to pick up those particles when you do your side. Then the next one you do, it's going to go on top of it, and you don't want that. So let me check my camera and make sure we're in view here. Yep, we're good to go. Do it one more time so you can see. Okay, so once again, I'm just applying, getting some good thickness there. First coat, you don't want to do real thick. Okay? Just do it the way I'm doing it the first coat, all coats. Because I don't do it any different each coat. There. I'm get my sides here and here. Okay, once again, I'm going to use this edge to wipe off that excess that you see, the puddles. Right, lightly wipe it, wipe it, and wipe it. Okay, get your sides. Now I see some white marks right here. I see white lines. But you know what? Those are not. Those are going to blend in. They're leveling out. As a matter of fact, they're already almost gone. So it's got a nice thick coat on the top there now. And it's not brushed a lot because, like I said, it dries quickly. If I was to brush it right now, that'd be it. Brush strokes. So that's the trick to this stuff, okay? Now I'm going to show you exactly what I do to how I do it, because in between you have to wash your brush. So like if I only have one pitcher, okay, I'm going to have to wait until that dries, which is probably about 20-30 minutes actually. It just dries fast. So once it's dry to the touch, then I can apply my second coat. But you know, it all depends upon the climate too. I really believe that strongly. Here in Arizona it's pretty warm, and here's about 77 degrees in my home, so perfect condition. You don't want to do this in cold weather. It will crack and it won't dry. And you don't want it in hot either. But okay, so I'm going to pause this and then show you how I do it to where I don't have to go washing my brush.